Bye, friends. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And I want to congratulate Laura and Katie for going diamond. Woo! Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but I mean, this is just consistency over time, and it will happen for all of you. It's just waiting for the time to happen, but we'll talk more about that in a second. And also, congratulations to Megan Milburn as well. And she's not on the call, but congratulations for Emerald as you too. She did it in just really quick. She's like strategizing. She's going for it. She's figuring it out. All right. All right. So the 21-day fix extreme ends today. No, it ended yesterday. No, it ended yesterday. Everything's done. Those are done. So I need to unmute Katie and Jessica. They're my challenge pack girls here. But we still have size at 140, and we still have the Beachbody On Demand challenge pack, you guys. That's a great one. And I have used that one recently. And I hadn't really until recently. And it's a really great option for people. So, all right. So I kind of just want to go over today, we have a lot of new coaches, a lot of new emeralds, a lot of new rankers, and I just want to talk a little bit, kind of go back to basics with you guys. I was going to put together a slide presentation, but I honestly truly ran out of time today, just with school and all that good stuff, and so I apologize that it's just going to be me talking to you, so I'll use lots of hand motions and keep you excited that way. No, but I won't keep you guys too long, but I just kind of want to go over some points, and a lot of this might be new to you. I mean, not new to some of you, but new to some of you, not new to some of you. But really, I want to talk about mentality that we have to have. You know, this mentality that we have to, it's what I call it is a microwave mentality, right? We are a microwave mentality culture. We want everything right now. When you put it in the microwave, your food's done. You know, you bring your stuff to the dry cleaners, it's done. You order something on Amazon, you get it the next day on Prime, right? Or whatever, really fast. So we have this microwave mentality in our culture that things are just going to happen right away. And what I want to advise you guys against, and your coaches and the people that you're talking to about this opportunity, is that having a microwave mentality in this business is just a no-go. And if that's the kind of mentality somebody thinks that this business is, if it's like, I want it now, I want it fast, I want to make it 6 figures in 6 months, then this is not the business for them. Or it's not the business for maybe a coach who's going to listen to this later. I don't know. I'm just saying that, I'm not trying to be blunt or anything, not trying to be rude or blunt, maybe blunt, yes, but not rude, because we really have to get over that mentality. This business takes time. This business takes months. I say, you have to at least, this is a year. This is a year of consistent effort over time. And I promise you, if you guys are going to do the things we talk about today, you will be successful, before or at a year, because you can't not help but be. Because this business draws people to it. This business is awesome, and the customers get results, our challengers get results, and the coaches get results if they're consistent and put in the effort. We got to get rid of this get rich quick, kind of like I want it now attitude, because that's just not going to cut it for what we all want out of this. You guys have to have a long-term mentality, and that is absolutely true. And if the microwave mentality that our culture wants that from this business, it's just not going to happen. We need to go back to Farming 101. That's right. We are future farmers of America in this group. Because, look, we're farmers. You know why we're farmers? Because we are planting, we are nurturing, and we are harvesting. That is what we got to think of ourselves as, okay? So we're planting seeds daily with people. right? We are planting seeds in our challenge groups. We're running really good challenge groups. We're helping people see results. So we're always planting. We're planting by inviting, inviting, right? It's a vital behavior. We're planting by our posts. We're planting seeds every day in our conversations with people in public places, one-on-one, and on Facebook. So then we move on with farmers. We're nurturing, okay? And we're nurturing because farmers don't leave their crops. Farmers don't just like water for a day and then like take off for a week, right? We're nurturing. We don't drown our customer, or don't drown our plants, our customers, our crop with, I'm a Beachbody coach, but, oh, look at me, I'm doing Beachbody. We don't drown people. That's not nurturing. We sow those seeds. Some of the seeds, if you want to talk about the parable, am I okay? Am I bouncing back? Am I okay? Okay. Think of the parables. If you think of, I think it's a lot of wisdom in the parables of the seeds that fall on rocky soil. And some of the seeds are carried off by birds, right? And some of the seeds are fruitful and they grow. We got to look at the harvest of people that we talk to every day, as those seeds. And look, if a bird carries away our challenger, our coach, and they decide that they can't do this, or it isn't for them, look, we can't take that personally. That is the life they've chosen to lead. It's what they're doing. And if the birds come in and take them, or if they go to another coach, which has happened to me a few times for the first time recently, it's not personal against me. It's just their journey. And we got to, what Anita's always taught us to do is bless and release, because that's the healthy thing to do for us as nurturers, right? We got to let people go and do their thing. So the parables have a lot of wisdom. The sower stayed in the field, right? He never left. He stayed even when the birds left with his seeds. He stayed when they fell on rocky soil and didn't grow. And he stayed. So we have got to stay in the fields. We can't go when things, hi Laura. I'm talking about farming 101. We're farmers. We are. Yep. Farmers. I'm gonna mute you only because everybody else is. Sorry. So, okay, we're talking about Laura, that we don't want to be a microwave mentality where we want everything right now. That this business is for those that want to stick with this. It can't be something that happens overnight. And that we're these farmers, we're these future farmers. We're farmers now because we're planting seeds and we're nurturing those seeds every day in our posts and in our staying put in the field. If we leave the field, if we go on vacation for a week, we don't water our plants and we don't talk to anybody, if we leave our challenge groups, then we are not farming and we are losing everything we've worked for. Then there comes the harvest, right? It's just kind of like what I just said. The farmer stays with his crops. He doesn't leave. And then he never leaves. Then once the crops are harvested, he plants them again. He goes back in and he's got that thing out there, putting the corn, I don't know what you call them, not a backhoe, but you know what I mean. He's out there harvesting up, putting them all in, and he's planting the seeds, doing little seed, puts the holes, he's putting them back in. So I think that's a great thing. We got to look at ourselves that way, that we never leave the field, we never leave the plot of land, and we're always there, no matter what happens, even with drought. Because drought is scary. Drought makes you want to go sell your land and leave. Because who wants to try to make droughty soil rich again? But it can happen because there's always a rain after the drought. Okay. So that being said, now that we know that we don't want to have a microwave mentality, now that we know that we got to be future farmers or farmers now, we got to be farming. We have to also know that people are watching us be farmers, right? People are watching every day. And you guys know this, have been doing this for a while, right? You know that there are people that are intrigued by your posts. There are people that are watching And there are people that are reading your stuff every day, even if they never say a thing about it. Look, I have people, I've been in this for a while. I have people that come in right away. They're ready now. Just tell me what to do. I make a call to action, and they're like, sign me up. It takes maybe 2 months. Okay, they're in. Then you got the people that they're just like, they're like, I'm going to just see about this. And it's been 17 months later, and they finally sign up for a challenge group or come into a coaching opportunity. Zach's outside. Yes, okay. Good night. Night. Sorry. All right. Then I've got people that, 20 months out decided to come in for a challenge group. And then even, hello. And then even, 20, 23, 24, 25 months later, it's just, it's like, Kylie, come on, man. Leo, I got to do this. I'm in a flow. I'm in a stream of consciousness right now.
Dad.
All right. Bye. I love you. Good night, babe. Night. Okay. So for instance, if you feel like there's no one seeing your post or no one responding, look, I watched Anita for 6 months before I reached out to her. And it was only because she showed up every day. I would type in her name and try to go and see what she was up to, right? And if she would have I really liked what she was about. If she would have said something really negative or, gossipy or weird, I probably would have been like, maybe she wasn't who I thought she was, right? Or if she would have not shown up for like 4 days or 5 days, I would have been like, oh, well, I don't know that I want to trust her with my health and fitness. Do you know what I mean? And what I was looking for was a coach, was an opportunity. I was looking for not just the fitness part, which I was. That was the initial. Then I started realizing that this was really a real business. And I reached out for that purpose. And if she hadn't shown up, I would have been like, I don't know if I can really trust that, right? I don't know that I can really stick with her. So she proved me wrong, and thank goodness, right? So, meaning that I reached out and she responded, and here I am today. I'm so thankful. So thankful. So people are watching. Some may take 6 months. Some may take a year. Some may be ready now. All right? So they are watching you. So we've talked about this before. You guys have to show up like you are earning 6 figures right now, that you are 6-figure income earners. Would you, as a 6-figure earner of your own company and CEO, you would never be flippant about your day. You would never just kind of show up. You would always be there because you were living a dream, right? You would show up for the National Wake Up Call. You would show up for all the learning opportunities you have. You would show up for team webinars, team trainings. You would probably sacrifice to go to Summit. You would find ways to do things to get you all the opportunity you can to learn. Our back office is full of great stuff. We have trainings back there that are new. These were not here when I was a new coach. So I'm really learning about them now, to be honest with you. A lot of the stuff has changed. It was really kind of just okay when I was a new coach. Now it's really laid out, and it's really good. If you have, I always refer to Anita because these are things that she would say to me as a new coach on these calls going, taking notes. And I didn't really know what I was hearing yet. I was just hearing it, so I would write it down. She'd be like, you got to study you're becoming an MD, like you're becoming a doctor. You're going to go and study this stuff. And that's what she told us. She goes, find something to study for 5 minutes a day and go do it in the back office. But you'd show up for all these things because you're a 6-figure income earner, You would not wait to see what happens. You wouldn't go, well, I'll just kind of see what happens. Because I'll tell you what will happen is nothing will happen. Nothing will happen if you kind of just want to wait to see what happens. Because we're not doing anything. So nothing. Just nothing will happen. It's kind of like kind of have to add, I'm in this, I'm doing this, or I'm not. And because halfway not doing it is just not going to get you there. And you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated and upset because you're not seeing some results from this, And it takes time. Like I said, microwave mentality, but we can get better. We can be better, and we can learn from any mistakes we've made. I raise my hand. I am the mistake girl. I made lots of mistakes along the way, and still do. But I'm just saying that if you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. So the 3 vital behaviors, inviting, personal development, and being a product of the product, are vital because they're vital. Because like your body parts are, like your heart's vital and your lungs are vital. The things that we have, they're called vital organs for a reason, because they keep us going, they keep us alive. The vital behaviors weren't called that for no reason. They're vital because they are they're your existence of the business. It's what you do every day, in and out, day in, day out, day in, every day. Keep your business going and afloat. And on those days when you're frustrated, you do those things, and you've done it. You've done it for your day. You've done what you needed to do, and then you can move on with your day, right? But you can't do this business without those things every day, consistently. And that's why people see the results from this company that they do, because they are doing those things. Now, it might take longer for some because those people that you are nurturing aren't ready yet, but they will be as soon as they're ready. Okay, so if you're there, they will be too. So the vital behaviors are vital because they have to happen for our business. Go back to ditching that microwave mentality, focus on farming, and that's kind of the mentality I want you guys to have. So you got to show up, just got to show up, and you got to teach your coaches to do that too. Here I want to talk about something real quick, and I don't know if some of you probably are here already and some of you probably aren't, but I don't know. There's, you have a private account, Facebook account, or you can have a public Facebook account. Bluntly, you are shooting yourself in the foot if your Facebook account is not public. Now, I don't know who is or who isn't here, but you really need to have a public account. That's how Scotty Hawes found his coach. That's how, Keisha, I forgot her last name. She's a coach. That's how she found her coach. Someone tags you in a post or shares something with them, with their family or their friends. They see it. They follow you because you're public. That's how you get out there, because you guys are a business. You're 100% missing out if your page is not public. Because from now on, your public profile is your business, right? It's important to do that. This doesn't mean that you have to, it doesn't make you a Beachbody robot. It doesn't mean that if you're public, it means you're just like posting, only Beachbody stuff. You're posting your life, but it's your business page. So you must talk to your coaches about making your profile public. Now look, you'll be surprised to know this. Barbie Decker, we know who, she's married to Segi, right? That's not her name. It's like not really her name. Her name is actually Barbara, and she was a teacher. So she changed her profile name for Facebook so that she could run her business outside of teaching, so that her kids, people wouldn't see. It's not like she's posting anything weird. People could see it, but at the time she felt like she couldn't post certain things or whatever. So she changed her profile name, right? Okay, forget Brittany Leggett, not her name. Brittany Leggett, not her last name. Her husband is a special ops dude, like he's an assassin. Okay, I'm sorry. He is. He goes out and he does crazy stuff that we don't know what he is. But she can't post anything about him on anything that they would know, because he truly has a top secret job. And so Brittany Leggett, not her name, but she created it so she could run her business. And you all know that name. She's a rock star, right? So that's pretty awesome. So there's not any excuses. Really, you can find a way to do it as a public page, and still, there's a lot of creepers out there for sure, right? You block them. So you go, if you don't want somebody watching your page, or you go click on their name and you block them, and it just looks like you don't even have a Facebook page. So to them, they don't get it. They don't say, Jessica blocked me. They're like, they don't know. They just think you're gone from Facebook. I mean, it's not personal if they're creepy. And as far as like pictures, well, I mean, I share my life on public Facebook. I watch, I feel like I do that anyway. I don't hide my kids in Walmart. I don't put, they're with me all the time in public. Yes, internet is a freaky place, but, we can do things to be proactive. We can do smart things like not post our address or our phone numbers, or not tell people, well, I guess if you're at the beach, you're out of town. Or you don't say, I'm leaving for an hour, come to my house and at 893 Maywick Drive, and you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, public is where to take your page. You must do it because you are a business and people have got to see you. There might be a Melanie Metro out there waiting, Lindsay, to be your customer and coach. She's there. So keep it public. All right. If you have to change your name, change it. Just let me know so I can be your friend. Don't change your name. See all I need to be. I'm just joking. But they did. And I thought that was really interesting. All right. Let's do this. All right. If you want friends, you have to be a friend. Okay. What does that mean? That means that you guys are building relationships. And I know that I'm guilty of this. And I spend a lot of time on people's pages. I like their posts, and I'll comment, and I'll ask questions, because you want to do that every day. You want to follow up with as many as you can a day, at least 5. And make friends and create relationships, right? 5. I'll go like it. I'll be like, so what beach are you at? Or, oh my gosh, how old are your kids now? And I form and ask questions. But what we really should be doing, and what I'm not good at doing, and I need to do it, is messaging 5 people a day. Personal messages. You just start a conversation. Hey, how are you? Or ask a question, but personal message, and get a conversation going. And that's not comfortable to do sometimes, but it's really necessary. But if you're just being natural and you're not saying, hey, whatever, I've got a sale going on, you're just truly trying to form a relationship, then it's not going to be weird. It's going to be very natural, because people do that all the time on Facebook. That's what Facebook is all about, is finding friends. Truly, it's a connection. It was created for that. So personally message 5 people a day. Start to do that. I actually did do that with a friend of mine from high school I hadn't talked to in 20 years. And her name's Susan. And I just asked her a question about, she said she had a new job. So I texted her, because we come from the same town. I was like, so you have a new job at Bellefonte Hospital? Oh, yeah, hey, Nona, yeah, that was it. And we talked and talked and talked. Now, she's not in a challenge group yet, but I hope she will be one day. And that was a really easy thing to do, and I didn't think it would be, but I did. I'm on a message, and it was great. Do that 5 times a day. Message 5 people and see what happens, and see what kind of engagement you get. All right, we're almost done. Talking real fast. I don't want to keep you guys. I know you guys are really tired. All right. Social media mindset. You guys are a mini reality show. Yes, you are. Look, you got to craft your story. If you're wondering why people aren't engaged, aren't maybe responding to your posts, or if you are wondering why maybe it's a tough month, and you're not filling up challenge groups, or you're not where you want with Success Club points, I think that it's this. Got to craft your story. Here's what I mean. I wish I had a slide for you guys. I want you to think about these things as you're thinking about a story, and then I want to share with you how to weave it in. Think about your background. Think about what you didn't like about your background. How Beachbody came to that rescue. How Beachbody helped you. And then your results and how you feel about the future now. It's kind of a A general, you know, you think, oh, I don't have a story. I didn't think I had a story, but I totally do. Everybody has a story. It doesn't have to be, it's yours. It doesn't have to be anyone else's. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's your story, okay? Just so spend time crafting that. The background, where you came from, you know, what was it that you didn't like? I'm not being negative. I'm not talking about being negative. I'm just saying, what was it that you struggled with? How did Beachbody fill that spot, and how did it help you? And then how you feel about it now. What's awesome now? How do you feel about your future now? You know, and when you craft your story, so now you have it, right? Don't post it all at once. It's not like you just post your story once and then you say, here's my story. No, you look at it like an onion, right? You peel it back. You peel part of your story off today and maybe post it weave it into your lunch post. You know, somehow. You peel off another one and you put it within a coaching opportunity post, and you peel off that layer. You know, maybe it was about, you know, fear of doing something new, like owning your own business, being a girl, you know, a girl boss, a boss babe. You know, it's like, here's my part of the onion. I'm going to post about this coaching opportunity we have coming up, and I'm going to share why I was fearful. I wanted to do something. I wanted to do my own thing. I had no idea how. But then this is what I found. And now I've been able to, you know, we've been able to pay for Zachariah's braces and his diabetes supplies. And this rocks. And it changed my life because I don't have to worry about those things that maybe in the past we would have had to totally cut something out to make it happen. You know, I mean, that's just kind of off the top of my head. So I'm just saying, weave it in like an onion. Your story's an onion of layers. And you weave it into your day all the time. So it's not boom and done. You're just layering it. And people are attracted to that because they want to know your story. You know, they want to know why they should follow you and why you're different, you know, because that's the next thing. We have to identify our brand. Well, we are brands. Okay, yes, we're Beachbody coaches. So if you look at a piece of paper, and draw a line down the middle, and on this side you write, what are the things that are the same about me than everybody else, and what are the things that are different? Well, what's the same about me and everybody else is that I sell Beachbody. And I say not everybody. What's about me? What's the difference between me and every other Beachbody coach? Well, we all have the products. We all have Shakeology, right? We all have challenge groups, right? So why would somebody want to follow me and not Anita Myron, right? Well, why am I unique? What can they get from me that they can't get from someone else or anywhere else? You know, what makes me unique from Anita? I mean, that's saying a lot. Anita's pretty awesome. She's an incredible coach, right? She's got tons of followers, but I'm not Anita, you know? So what makes me unique? What makes Katie unique from another Beachbody coach? You guys have to think about that, and then you have to focus on that, and then you have to target your audience for that. So you literally have to identify who your target audience is. Mine are, you know, well, women in their probably 35 to 50. Most are moms. If not, they're working and they don't love what they do. They really want to get out of it. They want to do something that's going to be, these are the things I've heard. They want to do something that's going to give them satisfaction, and they're going to give them freedom. Most of my followers are moms who are older. A lot are my age with little ones, and they want to be able to work out and get fit and not have to go to the gym and lug everyone around. And so those are my targets. So when I post a lot of times with them in mind, first person, sometimes talking to them. Why am I unique for them? Well, mamas, You know, I didn't think that I had 30 minutes either, but I do. And I did it this way. And this is what I found out. You know what I mean? So that's my target audience. And I just gave you some information from the last point. You have to have a content plan, you guys. You have to have a plan. We cannot, it is not enough to just say, and we've done it, I've done it, everybody's done it, but it's not enough to just say, oh gosh, I'm just gonna post what I feel like today, right? You have to be you, you have to be you. People are gonna follow you for you and your uniqueness. But at the same time, you have to have a plan. You always have to be adding value. You have to always share your story in some fashion or another, because that's what people are drawn to in the end, because that is what makes you different from everyone else. And there has to be a call to action. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. There has to be a call to action. And if any of you have ever read, this is a great opportunity to talk about Jab, Jab, Right Hook, by Gary Vaynerchuk. It's an awesome book. You're adding value daily, a couple times a day. That's a jab. It's like that you know, you're sharing your value. You're sharing your story. That's another jab. That's another way that people are going to learn about you. And then when you post your challenge group after a while, that's your right hook. Because people are like, oh my gosh, I know Laura now. I know what she's about. I know that she's adding total value to my day by telling me about, you know, this great website she found about oatmeal. But, you know, I mean, and so I really love that. And I think I'm going to jump into her group, because if she's sharing value there, well, surely she's sharing value in her challenge group. And she does. Laura's very good in her challenge groups. So, that is really important. You got to have a plan every day. I'm not saying you have to sit up and plan it out for a week, but it is really a good idea to kind of think, what am I going to post tomorrow? What's it going to look like? Like, what's my skeleton of it? You know, I'm not saying you have to have every word, but you kind of have to have a little plan. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm writing all this down. I was doing this while it came to me while I was cooking chicken soup. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Facebook, isn't really a diary for you guys. It's like not a diary. It's not a diary of your day. It can be sharing yourself, and we do in a diary, right? But in a diary, we also share about like the things that are really wrong, and we share about the things that are disappointments, and we were mad sometimes, and traffic and things like that. Okay, don't post that stuff. But if you have to, if you're really struggling, it's okay to take that struggle and turn it into a silver lining for other people to learn from, and that you've learned from, right? Because that's what we're doing. That's value. If you can get through a struggle and share how it happened, that's really good, because people really need to hear that. They really need a lot of help out there and support. But don't complain on Facebook just for the heck of it, because that would be like, you know, somebody following me, and if I was like, the school line sucks, it's so slow, and it is. I'm only telling you guys that because you're my friends. It changed the structure. And actually, you know what I did? I did, and I deleted it. I was in line, I had my phone, and I posted, well, what if everything ran just as smoothly as the car line? And I put that face, like with his eyes, like that guy, that emoji, you know? And I was like, I left it was like a minute. I was like, okay, any comment? And I deleted it because it was just me being super frustrated. And I was like, that is a bad post. So I think I posted something like, I don't know what it was. I don't know. Did I miss the meteors last night? Tell me, please. You know what I mean? I was like, I should not bitch and complain. Oh, sorry. Kids. Oh, I did not. I should not complain. I did not mean to say that. I should not complain on public like that. But I did, and I deleted it. Because you can delete a post like it never happened. That's a good thing. All right. Develop content for your page. And that comes from your story and finding out why you're unique compared to every other coach out there. All right. Let's see. Well, okay, this is really the last thing. Here's a really cool thing. And I thought this was, because I learned this recently. What are you hear a lot of objections. I know that Angels was struggling with some price objections recently. Take your target audience. This is your target. Find their objections. When you hear them, write them down. Then go and post a post about the objections, right? If it's money, you know, I used to think that, you know, $140 is really a lot to spend on myself too. But when I really thought about it and I list out the things I spent money on, right? Here's what I did every month, you know, but really when it comes down to it, my health was worth it. So my 140 T25 challenge pack or whatever it was at the time, totally worth it, right? So you go back and you talk about objections that people have through a post. And then you're handling the objection and you're adding value because people are learning about how you handled your objection. Is it fear? Is it time? No time? Fear? You know, money? All those things. They're all objections. We could post about that, and that's a really strong post to post. Okay. All right. I want you guys to be so consistent with your posting that people would be missing you if you did not post that day. Like, they would be like, where did Jessica go? There's two Jessicas. Where did the Jessicas go? Where did they go? They're not posting anything today. And they're not even in my feed. That's going to happen if you guys are consistent every day. Now, you know, I say this all the time. It has to be what your niche is. But the really good times to post, just if you're just starting, 8, 11:30, 3, and 8. That's just a place to start. If you find your people are on later or, you know, earlier, you know, whatever, that's fine. But don't post anything at 11 o'clock at night. No one's going to see it unless they're on the West Coast, and that's where your followers are. If you post at 11, it's going to go into oblivion, and you might as well delete it and post it again another day. Because I've done that, and it just isn't. It's not even worth, you know, time. I mean, you guys are busy. So you got to be so consistent that they're going to be like, where's Angel? Oh my gosh, her kid what? They were doing something at the park and now I don't even know because they're not posting. So be so consistent they would miss you. All right. I just want you to, the homework for you guys is to craft your story. And then I want you to also find 5 things that you guys are passionate about. Because if you have 5 things you're passionate about, you can always post about those 5 things. Well, 4 posts a day, you post one of the 5. So for me, I'm passionate about fitness, adoption, nutrition and food. Zach struggles with diabetes. I'm passionate about travel. I'm passionate about being debt-free and retirement. Hello. I'm passionate about those things because I'm 46 years old. I'm retiring. I'm retiring on my own business, but you know what I mean? Like I want to go do stuff in life. I want to do, those are so important to me. So my 5 things are those things. And I go back to those often, as well as the objections I hear from people. So after I get off the call here, I'm going to post something about a coaching op and use my struggles of worrying about it first, like really coming to terms with it and going, come do this. It's probably fear, right? All right, so find 5 things you're passionate about and post about those things and craft your story, guys. Your background, what was hard about it, how Beachbody came to the rescue, you know what I mean? Or the team, or the people you're surrounded with. It doesn't have to be the actual product, but it might be, right? And how you feel about your future and how things are going. Craft your story. Find 5 things, and you will have posts for days and days. And you don't have to struggle with what do I post today, because you'll have it all right there in front of you because you're going to write it down in your notebooks. So, all right, I'm going to unmute you guys real quick just to see if anybody has any questions or comments or fun things to share. We're all coming on. There's noise. There's actual.
Yay.
That was weird not having anybody listen like noise. It's good. It's all quiet in the house too. That's scary. All right. Angel's gonna do something cool. I don't know if she's on the phone. Who else is there? Oh, there's somebody. Is Angel still there? I don't know if she is or not, but she's going to do. Oh, she's muted.
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
That's okay. She's going to do she's decided she's got some price objections. So she's going to do a 7-day Shakeology VOD, play on demand, free group. But they do have to purchase Shakeology. And that's a great, because it's only $35. And if you have an objection to that, do you know what I mean? Then that's something else. And then money's not the objection. Right.
So I think I'm going to do like a 10-day group. And the first couple days is going to be food prep, water intake, kind of like the early stages, and then have 7 days, actual meal plan with Shakeology, and kind of run it like, do you remember the people that spoke at Super Saturday? Lindsay and I can't remember, Buej?
Yes.
They run the 10-day groups. And so I thought I would just try it and see how it worked. I think it would give people the value behind what the challenge group accountability can really do and how much support you get. And then invite them to continue on a 30-day or 90-day or,
Andrew, do you want to explain? I don't think not everybody's from Lexington. Do you want to explain what they were talking about with the 10-day group?
They do a 10-day group where the commitment is just $35, and that's for 7 sample packs of Shakeology. And it's just a 10-day commitment. So people that are a little bit reluctant to do a 90-day commitment or 30-day commitment, and just, you give them the support, you give them the accountability, It's kind of like the free group that we run, I think. I mean, that's what I'm thinking it'll be like. But there is some commitment to Shakeology and a specific workout through the BOD. So
they would need to go ahead, which is nice because you get a customer, you get at least the email.
Right.
They got to go sign up for a free account with Angel or whomever.
What I think the thought was that by making a financial commitment, they're making more of a commitment than sometimes we get from our free groups. I mean, some of our free groups rock, but sometimes it's because they don't, if you put money into it, you're more likely to try it. And the 10-day group is like a trial to see if they're ready to jump into the next phase or not.
Because I have some people that, would really like to do the 21-day fix, but it just doesn't fit in their budget. And I've talked about them doing BOD, but they don't know what Shakeology is, what it tastes like, if they'll like it or not, all those things. And, I think if they can see some value in it, then it may change. And maybe some progress in their weight loss, in the 10-day challenge, that may, show them that it's doable, that it's, that there's value in it.
Yeah. I think that's great. And speaking of Beachbody, and I tagged you, Angel, on the site on Beachbody Champions.
Thank you.
That's good because it showed the days that the workouts for each day because they're all there. PiYo, because you have, all of that. It's really cool.
I love it. Yeah.
So here's something that I heard Amy Silverman say, and you guys might have seen the video. Maybe I'll post it. But she's like, "Look, we have this Beachbody on demand, right? It's $2.99 a week, right? Let's say somebody doesn't do challenge pack right now. Look, if you can show them that they don't have to buy a challenge pack, but they can sign up for the Prime membership for Beachbody on Demand, $2.99 a week, and that's a commission. If you get 50 people that are doing Beachbody on Demand, just Prime membership, that's a good commission. Do you know what I mean? That's helping you guys right there, and you're helping them with a great product. Oh my gosh, I use it all the time now. right? So they sign up for Beach Bay On Demand, you get that commission. And from cumulatively all these people, that's a good deal. And you're going to make some, Amy Silverman said, you can make $800 a month just with BOD. If you get, enough people doing that, just get people to sign up for your free account and they can decide. So drive people to that, and then how that works for you guys. You might see that jump in your commissions. So it's helpful. Okay, Jessica, do you have any questions? Oh, Jessica, your coach is here too.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
I just looked at my Team Beachbody page and it says I have 6 new customers and there's just like 6 random names under my customers list.
Oh yeah, that happens.
It's because you're a rock star and you hit Success Club 10.
Okay, yeah. What? So
Go
you.
for it.
I wasn't Emerald last month, so he said I wouldn't get any leads or anything.
Good. So we've got 2. I mean, Katie and Jessica's actually Jessica really good at following up with her leads. I mean, everybody is, but Jessica has a woman that she called, and she is now like Jessica's biggest. I mean, she
comments all the time on my stuff. She's like, "You're the best coach ever. I love you. You rock."
66,
All on her own for like 3 weeks.
and she's referred someone to you, right?
Yes. Yeah, and then her niece, and then she's got another niece and her sister, and she's 66. She's lost 13 pounds. She's like awesome.
Well, I think she's wondering why those people are there. Is that what you're saying, Jessica?
Oh,
Yeah.
you were.
I think because you've been an Emerald for a week now, and I think it kicked in. It must have kicked in this week that you started getting those leads. It's not. It's not based on last month per se, but how long you've been an Emerald.
Okay, well, yeah, because
Yeah, I think you'll get leads right away after Emerald. I don't think you have to wait till the next month. I don't think that waits. I think it's just like if you hit SC10 and then SC5, you're going to get different leads.
I did get to
You
5.
get leads right away as soon as you're an Emerald. I'm pretty sure. Like you could get them like 2 days after you turn Emerald, I think.
Yeah, the guy was very confusing. So I was like,
Hey, you got leads. Go with it.
what I need to do is I need to email those people.
Yes.
Yes, if you don't hear back, call them because you might want them in your group. Like they've got the free on demand for 30 days. So bring them into your group. They probably don't have Shakeology.
Most of them actually don't even say that they had any purchase.
That's probably the free trial. That's
Yeah,
what most
free
of them are.
Okay.
But that's okay.
You never know. I have a lady that just was a free trial just the other day, and I emailed her. Usually they don't get back with you, but I never tried calling, so I might try calling. But I did have a lady get back with me yesterday, and she's in my group now. So you just do it. Just
You keep adding people to the group.
Yeah.
I will say I had a friend that started or a challenger. She started hers this week, and I didn't ask her to, but she tagged me an initial picture with Shakeology, and somebody commented below there that they were interested. So then I messaged her, and within 20 minutes, I had sold a challenge pack.
queen, I swear to God.
We should, you know what? That should be something that we should ask all of our challengers to do. Some of mine do it on their own, and others don't. But we should always tell them, ask them, post it, say, I got my challenge pack, coach, tag, because that does right away have interest. Good for you. Now, Jessica Bowman posted a really good script in our team page, Jessica. So go look in our file section, and she put it in there, and that's a good response to send to your customers,
Okay.
your leads. Okay, so just go to files. I think she put lead
I
script.
think so.
Yeah, Sarah sent me one too, and
Oh, weird. Okay, I don't know what it was. Okay, well, cool. Very good. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Okay, you got so much happening. Okay, well, I'm so proud of you guys. August team is going. What is that sound? It's crazy. I don't know what it is. Well,
might be phone vibrating.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So we have 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left. I think that the SC points aren't updated in our file, but because I don't know what Sandy is or anything. But Katie's at SC6. I think who else? Meredith, Laura, you're all SC4 right now. So everybody's headed that way. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit Success Club, no problem. Especially if you're almost already there. Meredith is there. Jen, Elisa's got 2. Rod's got 2. Rod Cini, my guy in Georgia, just doing the radar too, just like this. He's just like Laura, head down, going. I don't know, he's gonna pop up as a diamond one day. I won't even know until I look at my back office. I never talk to him. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I'm like, I got a team call. If you want to get on, man. Rod, get on, call. Okay. We need some guys on here. We need our guys. All right. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. And Lindsay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
You are on. Great. I am so proud of you for jumping in and doing this. Your posting has been really good. As I've been seeing you post. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So just, I want you talk about your story. Craft your story, girl. Okay. You got a great story. You got layers of onions.
I do.
I know, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. What is
Nobody wants to hear you.
Is that a
Sorry, the cat is trying to join the meeting.
okay?
It's like,
These
who's
animals are driving me nuts. I'm telling you, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I have my son, but he is very quiet right now, so I don't know. All right, you guys. Great call. I hope you guys got your ideas, but that really truly is homework. I don't say homework. You know what I mean. You're not kids. But craft your story. It will help you with your posts. And find 5 things that you're passionate about and post about those things. And add value. Because you guys are valuable people and girls and women. So, all right. Proud of you. Love you all. I feel like the Brady. Oh, we got to do one thing. Where's Angel? I got to have your face again. We got to get a picture. She's an icon. There you are. Thank goodness. All right, so you got to smile. I'm going to only do this twice. So I'm going to press. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Can you hear that click?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no. I wonder if Carl Dykler heard me do that when I was taking pictures once with a call.
You did, Hannah. You did.
That's so funny. Okay. Was everybody smiling? Oh, Lindsay's frozen. Oh, no. Pretty mad. She's getting mad. Okay. All right. Love you guys. And tell your coaches to do the same things that we're doing, okay? All right. We're storytellers.
I'm a storyteller.
You really are. You're storytellers. Learn to be old men. Okay.
Katie needs a storyteller so she can go to sleep.
I know. That's good. Good night, Katie. Night, night. All right, guys. Thank you for getting on. You guys rock.
Bye.
Bye.